That's great. I like how you said, Michelle, that it's a complete story, right? What happens if someone feels like they might be missing something? Do you all have any recommendations, or is it just present the best complete whole picture that you can?
I always take the policy that, honesty is best. If you feel like you are lacking experience in a certain area, reference that. Say, I'm looking forward to graduate school to get more experience in this area. I'm looking forward to working with Professor Witz because he can mentor me in this area. Tie in those potential holes and turn it into a positive. One of the biggest red flags, I think, is when a student or a potential applicant kind of feels like they know everything already. And that begs the question, why are you continuing to go to school if you have nothing left to learn? I think recognizing where you're strong, but also where you need assistance is a really beneficial skill and not something that everyone has the confidence to present, even if they know it in their own heads. And so putting that out there and saying, yes, worked on X. That's why I'm going to school. I want to learn more about that. It really presents you as an intellectually honest student continuing to grow and continuing to learn. At least that's my feeling. I don't know how others feel.
I mean, that kind of segues, I think, into the biggest discussion about selecting grad schools and grad applications. There's a term students hear over and over again, and I don't think they always know what it means. But all of it is about fit. You're going to hear that term over and over. And that's not Florida Institute of Technology, right? That could be the fit for you. But when we say fit, what we really mean is, do you belong with us? And are we the right people for you? And so, Michelle, when you're talking about, I'm missing this from my story, it's the reason I want to go to your university. You have faculty who are experts in this. I'm going to get that. That's something that makes your university stand out. That's why I want to go there. And again, I think that comes down in the personal statement, which for my money, I think the personal statement is the most revealing, most important aspect of any application. It's where you provide your story. It's where you sell yourself, but then also sell the program, not in a pandering way, but to say, I've done my homework. I've done my homework and I know that this is the right school for me. Michelle, Sean, I'm sure you two will agree, we can spot a generic personal statement from a mile away. I know when every university you apply to got the exact same personal statement, that doesn't convince you know why you belong here, right? And so part of that story is, show me we're right for each other. Because here's the biggest concern for me. Most schools, we're not too worried about our numbers. We have more applications than we can handle. My concern is that I'm going to waste your time, that you're going to come here when you didn't need to come here.
For my approach, as probably the one non-academic in this room, I'm an MBA, so I view the statement of intent or statement of purpose along with the resume from a business perspective. That it's similar to a cover letter and a resume as you're applying for a job. And the opportunity with that statement of intent to talk about who you are, how your experiences benefit the program, and how the program will benefit you, relationships and those types of things are critically important. And then the resume is really sort of those transactional skills that you've developed that allows a reviewer to sort of understand in a holistic manner who you are and what your motivations are. And that resume provides an estimation of what your skill sets might be. And so really from there on, I agree 100%. It's all about fit. The last thing I want as an admissions professional, my job is to get students. But my job is also to be honest with potential students to say, look, based on what you are saying your career goals are or what your ambitions are, we don't have a program here that will satisfy those needs. And that's okay for us to be able to do, because number one, if you get through a semester or through a year of a program that really that price tag is going to range from relatively affordable to cripplingly expensive. So if in good conscience, I'm going to ask you to spend $50,000 on a degree with us, you need that $50,000 worth of benefit and financial gain at the end of the day. And if you walk out of here upset or you quit halfway through, that's bad for everybody. And as an admissions professional, it's irresponsible of me to say, yeah, we can figure it all out once you're here and all those things. So that's really the idea and the approach that I take, which is very different from an undergraduate admissions perspective, because we can serve everybody that they need and that there are different resources. But when you're a graduate student, we're asking you potentially to relocate, to quit a job, to bring a spouse or children with you. So the investment of time, effort, energy, and finances is immense. And so we really take the approach, and I think Dr. Witz and Dr. Traub, as they're reviewing the application files, take that approach as well, because our ultimate goal is to not only give you the credential, but to have a relationship and help you develop those professional skills and networking opportunities that are necessary for you to succeed in life, but also continue to maintain that relationship with our institution and with your faculty and with your student colleagues, because that network, in my opinion, is one of the more valuable things, because your learning doesn't stop the day you receive your diploma. It's lifelong learning and relationship building that is going to continue to help your growth as a professional and as a practitioner potentially.
And it's something we take very seriously too. And it's why I think students, when you are unsure or fully convinced of what a program has to offer, reach out to the director, right? Reach out to the coordinator, talk with them. If it's through email, fine, get some clarification. The best thing is if you can get them on a phone call or a Zoom chat and get to know them. It helps. Just last month, I had a potential applicant. She was putting together her packet, reach out to me, and we had a Zoom chat and we talked about it, about our program, what her goals were. And over the course of about 30 minutes, the two of us realized that our program was not the best fit for her. And so before she went down that path, we were able to look at some other schools that synced up a little bit better with her needs. I helped her with her application and walking through stuff, and just found out last week she got accepted to the other program we were looking at, right? And that's the thing, is we're here for our students even if they're not our students, right? As Sean was saying, maybe Sean's pissed I sent away an applicant, but I don't benefit if you come here and I waste your time.
That goes to the dedication of the field, Ben, and the passion that you have for the folks that are going out and doing the work, that you've got the wherewithal to say, for what you want to do, we can't do this. That's the most responsible thing. And I think that contributes significantly to the reputation of any program, that we'll tell you, no, this isn't the best way necessarily, but will also help you move forward, even if that means you're going to attend another institution.
I would 100% agree with that. Seems invaluable to have that as the values that are being shared by the program.